So today we're here with Dave, and he'd like to share his story, and you're up. Go ahead, Dave.
Okay, my name's Dave. I'm 74 years old. I started coming to Dr. Bentley in May of 2016 because in October 2015, one day I went for a walk and it was a beautiful day, and I decided I felt so good. I've been walking a lot anyway, and I decided to walk around the lake in my old hometown. That made my 2-mile walk become a 5-mile walk. And the fifth one of those 5 miles was one of the longest miles I ever walked in my life. By the time I got home, I hurt almost everywhere. My back hurt, my hips hurt, my legs hurt, my feet hurt. I had a headache. I just felt terrible. And so I just rested the rest of the day. I went to bed that night. I hurt so bad I couldn't sleep on my back. I couldn't sleep on my right side. I couldn't sleep on my left side. Sleeping on my stomach was out of the question. It was a miserable night. I felt bad the next day. I went over to another place and I felt so bad there that the guy said, "I have a cane. Why don't you take this cane? Maybe it'll help you walk." And so I walked with the cane for 3 weeks because I couldn't bear my full weight on my left foot at all. And I came home. I was on a trip when that event happened. I came home and I felt bad. I got home. The pain was constant. It was 24/7. Some days it was worse than others. A couple of months, I was home about a week and I was able to not use the cane anymore, but then something happened, I forget what it was, and I had to start using the cane again for about a month. And moaning and groaning around, it hurt so bad I couldn't sleep, and it hurt so bad in the daytime I couldn't do anything. And finally my wife got tired of hearing me complain. She made an appointment with me with Dr. Bentley, and I came in. I'd been to chiropractors before since I was 15 years old. I'd had to go from time to time. I wasn't expecting a lot when I got here, but to my surprise, a lot did happen. When I got here, it was so difficult for me to walk barefoot on a hard floor that the doctor let me wear my shoes back to the workroom because I could not walk barefooted on a hard floor. So I got on the table, laid the thing down, started working on my back, started working on my hips, worked on my legs some, and he ended up working on my feet. And I had some serious doubts about that at the time because it hurt so bad till he quit. And then I thought, oh, I'm glad that's over. And I think it was perhaps 2 weeks later, I did a once-a-week visit for a month. And about 2 weeks later, I was in Portland and we spent a night in a motel, and so I took a shower that night. I got out of the motel, dried off, and just happened to look down on the floor, and my left foot made an arched footprint. For the first time in my life, I had an arch in my left foot. I've worn prescription, custom-made orthotic devices for 55 years, and they work a little bit, but they don't solve all the problems. They just help you get by. I have an arch in my left foot now. I can walk on a hard floor barefooted. It doesn't hurt my feet anymore. After that first adjustment, when I lay down on the table, I was in pain. And when he raised the table up and I got off the table, there was no pain. It was like he found the switch and he threw it. And I thought, this is a good thing. And I've been coming back, like I said, 4 times once a week, and then twice a month for a while, and then every 3 weeks for a while. And now I'm on a month-to-month schedule. And I really look forward to coming in for the tune-up because it feels really good. Now if I overdo for a while or I lift something heavy, I've got a little pain in my hips or my legs. All I have to do is rest for an hour or two and the pain goes away. It's nothing like it was before. I feel a whole lot better, and I recommend this treatment to anyone who has, if you've got chronic pain or a situational thing, you picked up something wrong and you wrenched yourself, get on in here. You'll be glad that you did.
Thank you very much, Dave.